Cold front inbound tonight with at least a broken line of showers and storms as it turns out right now. A little bit of a gap in the line near north of I-10 at this hour, but a decent amount of rain on our first alert radar network. Some moderate to heavy stuff from near Woodville over through Gloucester and Crosby, Liberty, and eastward to Magnolia and Macomb right now. All that's sliding eastward. We got some light showers starting to move into the Baton Rouge area. Heavier rains out around Gross Tate, Maringouin, Rama, Irwinville, back towards Livonia, starting to move out of Krotz Springs, and then on the west side of the basin out around Henderson. That line extends down into Vermilion Parish. All this kind of moving down to the east-southeast. Graph model doing a pretty decent job capturing what's going on right now. We'll advance this, and you can see it's got the cold front kind of moving through the heart of our viewing area around midnight within the next couple of hours, and by 3 a.m. rain mostly out of the area. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, the rain is long gone. Skies clearing out. It's cooler and winds are really picking up. I think you're going to notice that. So we start out low to mid 50s. Nothing terribly unusual there, but when you add in the wind, you're going to feel the change. And look at the slow warm up, only around 60 at noon, and highs tomorrow only in the low to mid 60s. Even with a good deal of sunshine, a good chunk of the day, some clouds look to return later on. But look at the wind gusts forecast tomorrow. It's from the HRRR's. A little glitch here. I don't know why the 36 are offset, but bottom line is gust well into the 30s beginning tomorrow morning and continuing into the afternoon. Can't rule out some gusts up around 40 miles per hour tomorrow. If you got anything loose on the lawn, wouldn't be a bad idea to pick it up. Now looking ahead, this cold front's going to set the stage for some really nice weather coming up on Halloween and for trick-or-treating. Wind's not going to be an issue by Friday, and as trick-or-treating gets underway in some areas, mid to upper 60s, pretty comfortable. It'll get cool, falling down into the 50s probably near shortly after 7 o'clock. Probably long sleeves for the kids. No threat of rain. Maybe that's the most important news. All right, let's update Melissa tonight. An historic hurricane made landfall Jamaica around lunchtime today. Now re-intensifying between Jamaica and Cuba, but it doesn't have much more real estate before it moves inland once again. And this is just a remarkable satellite loop. Man, my goodness. 1 minute imagery. Here you see the perfectly formed eye making landfall around noon. Goes over the mountainous terrain that breaks up the circulation for a while. The eye kind of fills in and disappears, and then it gets back over the ocean. Here comes the eye redeveloping tonight. It is still a very powerful hurricane, if not the record-setting beast that it was earlier today. By the way, if you happen to miss it, we know that landfall winds at this point in time estimated around 185 miles per hour. That would tie for the strongest on record anywhere in the Atlantic, as with the pressure of 892. There's some thought that as we analyze the storm after the fact, which happens with every hurricane, those winds might end up being even higher, which would make a run at the strongest hurricane on record in the Atlantic. That's how remarkable this was. It's back up to a Category 4 nearing Cuba. Winds 130 miles per hour. So it comes across Cuba tonight, the southeastern Bahamas tomorrow, and then probably going to impact Bermuda. Now, Category 1 at that point in time, not the 4 or 5 that's been the last several days, but this one's certainly impacting a number of land masses. Quiet here at home. We've got a few showers and storms tonight, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to close out October, really nice. On into the weekend, fairly nice weather. There's some uncertainty late Saturday, early Sunday, and whether we get a rain chance return. We'll keep an eye on that. Don't forget to fall back. Daylight saving time comes to an end. 2 a.m. Sunday, set the clocks back an hour, and then we've got some nice weather right on into early next week. All right, stay with us.